Basket here. Welcome back to The Witness. We are continuing trying to figure out these puzzles that are blinking at us. So, I already looked at this one a long time in the last episode, last stream. Yes, frustrating game. So, right, I know, I start here. Thanks, I understand. And so there's different... Stop. There's different different colors, and you have to match them up. And you're trying to match them up for when they're in sort of this pattern. And if I recall, these ones were the same color, and these ones were the same color. We can verify that. So it's really hard to see the errors on the flashing ones, but this one didn't error. So then I'm assuming that this matches this color. So this one is green. We'll just say like in their non-flashing version. So this one's green, which also means that this is green and that's green. And then I believe these are the same. So let's double check to make sure that we know all the different rules. So these two are the same. Oh no, I didn't solve this one offline. No. Welcome to Jabudzik. So green, 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 green. Okay. Pink, 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 pink. Okay, so we've established those are the colors that those things are. So ignore the flashing parts. This is a sun, so it needs to be with one pink. It's a pink sun, so it needs to be with one pink thing. And this is a pink L shape, which can either be here or it can be here. If it's here, I'm pretty sure that this won't be happy. So actually, we can test that. So if we do this, I've grouped a... actually, this should be okay. Well, no, it'll error. Okay, what I wanted to test, actually, is... will the green thing error? Interesting. So the green thing didn't error, even though it was with what I believe is a pink L shape. So, with that being said... no, it's a green L shape. Well, either way, it didn't error. Either of these two didn't error when it was grouped up with that. So I think that's okay. So it can either be here, which we were having problems with last time, or it could be here. And given that it didn't error, maybe that's okay. So let's try and think of it that way. So we're going to have this shape here. And this sun, actually, it needs to be grouped up with maybe that. So we have this shape here. So if we are starting over here, let's try to make it so that one's going to be by that. Okay, so maybe we'll go this direction. We can't have these bottom ones are pink, right? Yeah. So we can't have these together, right? So we do need to draw through here when we come through here. So if we're going to do this, what I want to see is do those two things error. Yeah, so those two are erroring because I have them grouped together. So I don't think we can put the L shape here, because with this we have to draw a line through here to keep these things separate, because these are, yeah, these are both green, these are both pink, so we'll have to draw a line through here to separate them. Yeah, I can't think of any other possibility. So that means that the L shape does have to be here. And then I think that we need to group this up with this. So, right, so we established that we wanted to be able to come in here as we're finishing out the puzzle. So we're going to come into here, come up like this, and then exit. So, to do that, we will need to group. So we're going to come in this direction. We need to separate out some stuff. Right. But this won't work because we need to actually separate those two things together. Yes, thinking backwards, exactly. Okay, so this doesn't work because we need to separate those four in the middle. Um, so let's think about that. So we need to come into here. Right, we tried this before. And so this is almost thinking this might work, but we have too many. The sun is connected up with too many of those guys. So I believe this, in this case, the sun is erroring because it's connected up with 3 other of the same color. So we need to not do that. So we need to somehow get that sun only connected up with 1 of the other color. So let's see, what other things can we do? So here we're going to come in through here. If we try to... We can't come this direction, really. Because to do that, we would have had to have already been over here, and we can't cross back down. Right. Right, Puka. Welcome the Puka. So how do we get that sun by itself? I think we do have to come this direction. And we want to draw... So we can't come here because we're eventually going to have to come through that to draw the other part of the L. So if we do... No, that's not going to work. Because then... Well, we can draw this out. So in this case, I think that the green dot's going to blink because it's... The other ones, I mean, they're all erroring. But the green dot is now with the pink. Did not blink. Interesting. I thought we established that the 2 things in the bottom are pink. So why would the green not error in this situation? Okay, they both error. I'm just trying to make sure I understand what colors things are, because otherwise... So they're both pink. Let's try and see... Let's double check to make sure that... So that is also pink? I would guess that this would error. Alright, so then let's group it up with green. Does the green error? Interesting. So these dots don't care if it's with the wrong color sun. I thought it did. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so the dots can't be mixed together. Okay, well that kind of changes things a little bit. Dots can't be mixed together. Like we can't do, which we just did a couple times, but we can't do that because they are error. But you can have the wrong color sun hooked up. Okay. So we're going to come in through here. We do need to separate these out. How am I doing this? Let's see. We go like this. So in this case, it'll still be upset because like the green will error because it's hooked up with a pink on the bottom. No. Why isn't this one erroring? Okay, now it's erroring. Wait. Okay. when they don't error the way you expect, it kind of makes you confused a little bit. I guess maybe because the sun is upset, it doesn't like error everything that is not happy. What a pain in the butt puzzle. Okay. Yeah, so like in this situation, I don't understand why the green wouldn't error. Because like because this is a different color, so it feels like it should be erroring. We're gonna be doing this puzzle for an hour. It's gonna be exciting. Okay. So can these be? These all can't be grouped together, right? Okay. All right. Man, I really wish I didn't have to do this puzzle. Right, okay. So this dot's unhappy. It's interesting that this one wasn't erroring. Why wouldn't that be erroring? That one's very straightforward. Not so straightforward. Yes, I know. Thank you. This is The Witness. So this is fairly far into The Witness, I think. I mean, I've been playing it for a while. I don't know how far into the game I actually am. So there's different... also, welcome. It's Me Man NYC. Me Man NYC. So there's different... So, I mean, usually it's not like that. Usually it's not blinking like that. And like hurting your head and stuff, but basically if there's these dots here, if it's the same color, Manny, okay. Oh, I see. Okay, cool. If it's the same color, they need to be grouped together, and you can't have mixed colors. So if you sort of ignore the fact that they're flashing like this, you can see that this and this and this are the same color, or the same like basically the same color. And then this one and this one and this one are the same color. So by drawing this line, I've separated these ones apart from these, and then these ones are separate, so you're able to get to the exit. And then they sort of messed you up a little bit where these ones aren't blinking, but you can see here's a sort of a translation between the blinking and the non-blinking side. So this is blue, blue, and so with this blinking pattern, we can see that these ones are also blue, and then these other ones here are green. And then we did the same thing here. Great. Solved that one. And now here, it's behaving a little weird to me. So these ones are pink. Pink, pink, pink. Green, 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 I believe. But what's weird is like grouping these ones together. Thank you for the host, Jacob. These ones, grouping these together does error. When it blinks like that, it's erroring, which is what I expect. If I group these together, that one errors, but this one doesn't error. which is weird to me. Because then if I group just these two together, they both error. So it might not be that you can't have them together at all, but you just can't have them outnumbered. So like, when I do this one blinks and freaks out because it's being outnumbered. Interesting. Okay. Well, maybe it has to outnumber the other ones. Hello, Jacob. Welcome. But I guess even with that, because even if you did the outnumbering trick or whatever, then the one that's being outnumbered is still going to freak out. So that's not going to work. Okay. All right. So, so let's think about this. How can we get past this puzzle? So, I mean, I still feel like it's something like this. Nope. Like this. But then here we have 4. Oh, so the other thing is the sun needs to be with only one of its color. Basket, you didn't hear me sing. I did. I heard you sing. I was in the stream. Unless you're talking about a different stream, then I didn't hear that one. Okay, so so in this case, it freaks out because I'm assuming the thing that's erroring is probably this, because there are too many of the same dots with the sun. So so I can also do that, but I'm pretty sure that that won't be happy, but we could try it. We'll try this. Okay, so we tried that. So then now what? We want to make that one's the one that's up there is green. So let's try and do that. I feel like this isn't gonna work at all, but okay. Okay, yeah, I didn't think so. Anything else I can do with this? I don't think that's the right move. I think we need to kind of stick with what we had before, where we're going to eventually need to come in this direction. Well, at least exit here. I was looking at this game for a while. Recently it was released on Xbox. How would you rate it so far? Lots of fun. I've spent lots of time playing it. Confusing at times. Definitely confusing at times, but that's kind of the idea. If you're thinking about buying it and playing it, you may not want to really watch the stream. Or this is also going to eventually be on YouTube too, so you probably wouldn't want to really have any spoilers. Because like the different rules I'm talking about are things you'd find out along the way. So So I don't know. I don't know how to solve this one. If this were somewhere else in the game, I would just return to it, and then like not worry about it right now. But wait, did I just solve it? Okay. Yes. Yes. Might have to dip Yeah, okay, well, no problem. I solved it, everybody. So I realized that I need to keep these two things put together. All right, have fun. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, if you're going to play it, I would not recommend watching. Unless you don't really... Oh, God. I just noticed what's going to happen in the next one. Okay. All right, yeah, so let's go back. Let's look at this one. So I realized I want to group these, keep these ones separate. And I realized I group these two together by doing that technique. And I can draw the thing out.